I made this video 2 years ago, which is Beyoncé talking about her collaboration song with Jay-Z, Drunk in Love. And can you believe that to this day, I'm still getting comments about how Beyoncé and Jay-Z stole the song from the rapper Future. This comment from 2 years ago says, "Thanks to Future for making this banger." Another one said, "Future gave life to this song. His cadence is all over it. Sounds like Turn Off the Lights and Honest." Someone replied to that 6 months ago saying, "Future wrote it." And 4 weeks ago, someone replied to that and said, "No, he didn't. She did not use his lyrics. Are y'all slow?" So you can see the time span of the comments and see that everyone has differing views, though most comments are saying they stole the song. So what's really tea? Let's get into it. So first up, what Beyoncé said about the song. She said, "There was this new producer, Detail, and he had this really hard beat and he had this song called Drunk." And I'm like, that's what I want to sing. I kind of freestyled the verse and Jay went in and he started flowing out his verse. We just kinda had a party. Then Timbaland pulled out his keys. It was so great because it wasn't about any ego. We weren't trying to make a hit record. We were just having fun, and I think you can hear that in the record. So from the jump, Beyoncé mentioned the producer Detail because that's who brought the song to her. Now, how did Future get involved? This is what he had to say.
What happened with this Drunk in Love song? Was this your song first? It was your song? Or it's just a song that sounded like it?
Stick a pin. Did y'all hear that? Angie asked, "Was it your song first?" And he said it wasn't.
Was this your song first? It was your song? Or it's just a song that sounded like?
He also says he did the song for Beyoncé.
I recorded the song first for her.
For Beyonce.
For Beyonce.
Do you know what that means? It means Future demoed the song.
Are you telling me, Future, that you had something, that you did this song?
No, I demoed the record for him, and I put a little twist on it doing it. But at the same time, he wrote the record. Detail did write this record.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was just involved in the record. He came to me. I'm working in the studio. Please do this. Please do this. Please, please, please. I'm like, man, I don't want to do this. I don't even want to get into the politics of that. I end up doing it. She put it out. It's a great record for her, you know what I'm saying? That Partition record, I love that also. We have nothing to do with that.
I was going to say,
So let me summarize that, since it seems some people have a hard time understanding, because under that video, there are comments still saying Future wrote Drunk in Love. Like, did they watch the same video as me or what? So Detail has his song that he wrote, not Future, but Detail wrote it. He went to Future to make a demo version of it. Why? First of all, a demo version of a song is like a rough cut of the song. It is recorded so it can be shopped around to record labels, artists, producers, etc. So Detail already had Beyoncé in mind when he wrote the song, but he wanted Future to demo it so he could let Beyoncé hear it. So just because someone writes a song doesn't mean they can actually sing it or rap it. That's why they get someone else to do that part. That's why Detail got Future. The song wasn't intended for Future and it wasn't written by Future. Future also says he did Drunk in Love, the actual song.
No, I did Drunk in Love.
The actual Drunk in Love?
I did the actual Drunk in Love.
I saw some stuff about a Future Drunk in Love remix, but I think at the time maybe people didn't know he demoed the song yet. So the song I've Been Drinking by Future, I think is the Drunk in Love demo.
I've been drinking. I'm off that vodka, ain't no telling what a wild nigga thinking, what he thinking, yeah. One thing I remember, that beautiful body off in someone club. Drunk in love. Get the flame and I light it. You gon' get the pussy, you ain't got it. You done got me all inside it. When a nigga get the pussy, y'all bite it. You call me the young Mike Tyson. Ay, I'm pouring that drink on top of you.
So this is what Beyoncé would have heard. Future did mention that he put a little twist on it, and in another video, he said it was his melody.
And then Detail did the Drunk in Love track too, right? Drunk in Love. Which sounds identical in the melody.
Yeah, same melody at the beginning.
The same melody. So that's your melody. Nothing came out of that though. No, you just kind of left that. You swept that under the rug.
Yeah, nothing came out of that because I got moved in though now. Doing great at radio. I don't ever focus about something that's just gonna get humbled. You know what I'm saying? Like you move on from there and just continue to make great music. That's why I said it's all about the music. It's about the music. Make another hit.
Did you get credit for that?
I did Drunk in Love. Along with Detail
The way he answered those questions makes it seem like it was his song and he never got credit. But I think his issue is that he felt a way about not getting to put his song Good Morning out. So Good Morning is a Future song that he wanted to put on his album. And the reason he even made that song was because Beyoncé took so long to put Drunk in Love out to the point they didn't even know if she would.
Detail came and worked with her. He say she didn't listen to it. He say she didn't. I don't know what happened, whatever with it. And then she didn't put it out for like 6 months. And we never know. I was like, what's she doing with the record? He was like, man, let's just make another one. We made Good Morning and a few more records during that time.
Is everything okay?
Yeah,
Was
everything okay.
Cleared and
everything okay.
out?
Now it just, I can't put my the Good Morning out because of the version of like, it say this a picture. Well, the picture is the same version, like the same melody, not the same version, but the same melody as Drunk in Love melody at the beginning. But it's a totally different beat. It sounds similar. The beat sound a little similar.
What are you
but
telling
it's not,
me?
It's a different beat.
Future?
Drunk in Love didn't come out for about 6-7 months. We were working on Good Morning. We had already Good Morning finished, done. I'm about to put my album out in November. I'm pushing it back. So Good Morning was gonna be on the album. She ended up out of the blue just dropping the song.
Yeah.
In December. So we like, man, I'm like, what I'm gonna do with Good Morning now? Like, this is one of our favorite songs. What am I gonna do with this song? So I was like, man, Detail, what's up? You don't even hear from him. But at the end of the day, then when it was just like, man, why wouldn't you tell me? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you tell me? He probably knew she was about to do it. He even told me she was gonna shoot the video.
I wouldn't say he was salty because that's too strong a word for the situation, but it's clear he felt some type of way having to scrap Good Morning from his album after Drunk in Love came out, which is understandable, but his issue was with Detail not telling him about Beyoncé going ahead with the song. Eventually, Future would go on to perform his unreleased song Good Morning, which is probably what he really wanted all along, to just get the song heard.
I was recording with this producer by the name of Detail. We was working on the Drunk in Love.
Drunk in Love, y'all familiar with that?
And we started working on this other record at the same time, and then once Drunk in Love came out, it pushed this song to the side, but at the same time, it's one of my favorite songs that didn't make the album. Unspoken.
I'm fucking with you, tell that nigga he ain't with you. I'm so horny. Whatever I gotta do to tell you good morning, good morning.
The other issue Future had with Detail, not Beyoncé, but Detail, is how he never got publishing. Detail wasn't involved in any way with Future's song Real and True, but he liked it so much, he told Future that if he gave him publishing on Real and True, then he'll give him publishing on Drunk in Love. And Future wasn't with that because he felt like they should just make more music together and get publishing off of what they actually worked on together.
I need to get another one, but we can make another record together. Yeah, he can be in the room with me. Yeah. And we can work it out just like we done did all these other records. We ain't have no problem with Tap Out. We ain't have no problem with the Flow Rider record. And when we get together, we gonna party to the next level. We ain't have no problem with that. I didn't even write that. Yeah. I just did that hook. And I got a lot of publishing off of it. Yeah. The same thing I did with Drunk in Love. I did with the Flow Rider record. Yeah. And the Tap Out. But as soon as this Drunk in Love come, you switched up.
That's Beyonce money though. Is that?
But I'm just saying that's the real honest story. And I spoke to Detail the other day. Like, man, what's up? Cool, man. I was like, man, it's gonna get worked out.
Did that ever get resolved? Did you ever get published on Drunk in Love? No. But it didn't really affect your relationship?
It didn't affect our relationship. Right now, at the time, it was just it was on my mind a lot at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it'll get worked out eventually. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I moved on from it.
So again, his issue was with Detail, and he even said he would work with Beyoncé if the opportunity comes. And in 2018, he was on the track Top Off with Beyoncé among other people. Now, something else I want to zero in on is how people say Beyoncé is a liar for saying she freestyled her verse. If you listen to the demo and listen to Drunk in Love, the verses are not the same at all. And this lets me know that people don't research anything before talking. No shade, but have you ever heard the saying, one fool makes many? I think this is the case here, with people just regurgitating what they've heard others say, because even if they were misled into thinking Future wrote the song, how are multiple comments saying Beyoncé lied when her verses in fact were original, and Jay-Z's too? I understand some people are driven by hate though, like this comment said, see, it was originally Future's song. Y'all acting like Drunk in Love is so good. I like his song because I just don't like her. There you have it. People make negative comments because they just just don't like Beyoncé. And they don't care about researching or verifying. They'll believe anything that's negative towards her. But overall, when it comes to demos, whoever gets it can choose to not change anything or change it as much as they want because they paid for it. And that's the next thing. People use the word steal so freely. Like if I go to the store and walk out with an apple, that's stealing. But if I go to the store and pay for an apple before walking out, then that's now my apple because I bought it. So no, Beyoncé did not steal Drunk in Love.